Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Leon, and welcome. I got a brand new project to talk about, sm². Now, we're going to get all into it here in just a minute, but first off, I'm just going to tell you guys, I have been streaming on Twitch a lot recently. I'd really appreciate it if I would get a follow over there. Come check out the streams. We play some Call of Duty. May even stream some sm² once we're over there, and just have some general fun, man. We really enjoy having you guys out there. We've got a few guys that have been sticking around for the Twitch streams for a hot minute, and hey, you know what? I'd appreciate it if you guys would come out. So thank you. Let's go ahead and get right into the video. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. What is sm²? Let's start off with their mission statement. I'm really interested in this, and hopefully you are too, because it's going to be pretty insane. Let's go ahead and get started. Our main goal is to create our dream Call of Duty game, a mashup of the best Call of Duty experiences in one place, completely free and player-friendly, with ongoing updates and community feedback to help make this project the best it can be. We don't want just another Modern Warfare 2. We want to make a fresh experience while staying true to the COD traditions and giving sm² its own identity. Now, if that mission statement is not powerful already, you already know where we're going with this. So, if you guys never heard, there was a official Call of Duty game called Call of Duty Online. Now, some of you guys may know it since you're kind of in the XLab, community and Plutonium. Some of you guys already know what this is. But if you have no idea what Call of Duty Online was, it was a Chinese free-to-play version of basically Modern Warfare 2. It was running on the Modern Warfare 2 engine, and it had a mashup of multiple maps and things like that. A lot of your ported maps that are actually in IW4X are actually from Call of Duty Online, such as like Nuketown, Rust Long. A lot of those maps came from Call of Duty Online, and what sm² is aiming to do is essentially recreate that Call of Duty Online experience and make it into its own client to create its dream Call of Duty. So I think that's really interesting, and let's go ahead and go into the features. So first off, let's start with their official statement. What is sm²? sm² is a modded Call of Duty client based on the Modern Warfare 2 engine with all new features, weapons, perks, streaks, maps, quality of life changes, and more, all designed on top of our revamped gameplay to create a fun and balanced experience. So, guys, what this essentially means is they are taking the Modern Warfare 2 engine, the already existing Modern Warfare 2 engine, and modifying it in a way that is their own just brand new experience. So, don't think if it's just like a copy and paste Modern Warfare 2 client, because that's not what it is. And it actually goes into deeper. They actually go into their FAQ. They go into that. And is this just another Modern Warfare 2 client? It's not. There's a lot of other features that we're about to get into of why it's different from all the other clients. So let's just go ahead and get right into what those are, because I already know you guys are really interested about what, all the new perks and maps, and it's just so awesome to me. I don't know why. This project is definitely unique. It's something new. It's something different. So let's go ahead into what their features are going to be. So they have 100 plus weapons on release, complete with attachments and camos. And we're talking about just all kinds of custom camos that they are going to pick out. Of course, I don't have any of the answers of like, is there going to be able to have custom camos and things like that? It's been kind of iffy, but as far as I could tell, no, not right now. But like I said, that information is kind of all over the place. So just assume right now that these are going to be developer picked camos that are going to be for the game. But that just sounds awesome. 100 plus weapons in one Call of Duty game. That's insane. Like, which one are you going to pick? Like when you go build your classes, like you're going to be like, what gun do I pick? You're going to have so many options. And I think having that many options is definitely great. It can be overwhelming at times because you don't know which weapon's going to be best or what's going to be actually balanced. And that's going to be pretty challenging for them, for the development team on trying to balance these weapons and, 100 weapons to balance across everybody. That's going to be definitely a task, but I think they can definitely do it. And I can't wait to see what that actually looks like. So let's go on to the next one. 24 perks, some new, some old. So they're going to have some new perks. That sounds really interesting. So they're not going to rip out everything from the existing Call of Duties. They're going to create some new perks. So just as we said before, this is not a copy and paste Modern Warfare 2. This is not a copy and paste Modern Warfare 3. This is a brand new experience that they're willing to create new perks and bring in some old perks. So I think that's really, really cool. Okay, to add to that, we're introducing Modern Warfare 3's point streak system, along with all 3 strike change: assault, support, specialist, and some new streaks for you to play with. So that's so cool. They're going to add basically the point streak system. So I'm guessing anything that maybe would have helped you with a kill, maybe capturing an objective like domination. So that's going to definitely help some objective type game modes to actually start being played again. So basically, if you're going to capture like objectives, you're going to do certain things, you're going to earn points on your streaks based on the things that you do. So I can see where that would definitely encourage teamwork and maybe have some more of those objective modes played instead of just like team deathmatch or free-for-all. I could see where this can be like demolition or domination, maybe even if they introduce hardpoint, depending on what kind of modes they bring back, and maybe even some modes that they may add. Who knows? And to the bread and butter, what I am mostly interested about, a complete party system, including voice chat and the availability to join servers together, assuming with your friends. So cool. We haven't had a proper client in a very long time to have a friend system that is solely integrated with the client. I think that's going to be extremely valuable in their client. And not only that, they're bringing back voice chat. They are going to introduce voice chat. So I don't know all the technical details in the background of why voice chat can't be in certain, like in a certain number of clients. I'm guessing because there's either some DRM or there's some kind of layer, networking layer that just was never ripped out of the old Call of Duty stuff like Modern Warfare 2 and maybe Modern Warfare 3. So they couldn't get voice chat in the game, but they are offering a full party system and voice chat in the lobbies or in the servers as well with this system. I mean, that's so cool to me. So that is definitely the bread and butter to me. I find that to be most interesting, and I certainly can't wait for that. So another really interesting thing, of course, a refreshed version of Black Ops 1's COD points, including wager matches. Now, keep in mind, when I say COD points, this is not like the current COD points. A lot of people, mostly people who didn't grow up with Call of Duty back then that are kind of getting into the PC realm don't know about this, but COD points used to not always be some monetary thing that you have to throw real money at, right? So Black Ops 1's COD point system, I think that's actually where COD points began. You were able to earn COD points, basically in-game currency in the game, and then you can go into a wager match and wager those points. And of course, you could buy like attachments, so basically how that worked is the COD point system directly worked with the progression system. Now, I don't know if that's what their goal is here. I know that they don't have a lot of information on progression right now. However, if I could only assume that since you were able to earn COD points in the game, kind of like in Black Ops 1, that you could use these COD points inside the progression system, like buying weapons. So basically how I think about it is, if you get to like level 50, for example, right, and the AUG is, level 45, well, you've unlocked the AUG, but you have to buy it with those in-game COD points that you've earned through the progression of playing the game and things like that. And then what they've mentioned here is they're including wager matches, which means you can take those in-game points and wager them, whether if you lose or win or whatever. So yeah, I find it very interesting. I'm going to see what they're going to do with those wager matches. That sounds really cool, that you can basically throw your in-game currency that you earn and potentially use it in the progression system. However, that's not been confirmed, but I can't wait to see what they're going to do with that. You know, another thing, of course, coming into this, a restored Modern Warfare 2 clan tag support. Now, what does that mean, and why is that a problem? So, on console, you were able to use a clan tag, of course, in the barracks. You could assign one, but however, on PC, for some reason, it was just removed. There was no available way to put an actual clan tag in your name. However, since it ran off of Steam, you could just change your name with the clan tag inside of it, but that was kind of annoying because that means that you would have to go back, remove it every single time you wanted to play a different game. So I really respect them for doing that. That's still, you know, it's something small, but it makes a huge difference at the end. So I think that'll be really beneficial to a lot of clans that want to get into this client and want to kind of represent what their team is and what they do and all that kind of stuff. You know, of course, you're probably gonna have a lot of Twitch TVs in there, which is fine. That'll be something really, really interesting. And of course, something introduced that we have never seen before in any kind of COD client on PC, a melee weapon slot, similar to Modern Warfare Remastered. Now, I personally did not play a lot of Modern Warfare Remastered. However, I have seen the videos. You're going to see a few of the clips here in the background. Of course, you're going to see him take out a karambit or certain other melee weapons. So apparently that's going to be a dedicated slot that you can pull out a knife or any kind of melee weapon and use it against other players. Still think that's really cool. A small thing, but very, very cool. And a huge thing about customization with this client. Completely, I mean, this is just awesome. I mean, I'm sorry, this is just freaking cool. 24 free music options in the menu. Now, a lot of people don't appreciate the amount of content that is. 24 tracks. By this, at least from this announcement, there could be more by the end of it, but they are officially saying 24 free. You can select games from like Advanced Warfare, you can do Infinite Warfares, you can do Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 2. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's going to be tons of them, but pretty much any menu music that we got from previous CODs, you can now select those in the settings and choose what menu music you want to play in the background. That is so cool. It seems so small, but it makes, you know, a huge deal at the end of the day. So I really appreciate them for that. And let's go ahead and just move right along. A new progression system, and they want to talk about it a little bit later. But here's the thing that I want to note. I've been in the Discord here for a few days. Of course, their Discord is going to be down in the description if you don't already know. But I've seen it for a few days now. They're not going to have an unlock all feature, and I appreciate that. I don't feel that people should be able to unlock everything, because if you think about it, if they're going to be using the wager matches, if we're going back to the COD points here, where you're going to be able to earn in-game currency, using the unlock all feature would be completely useless. So you have to put 2 and 2 together. If they're going to use the old COD point system from Black Ops 1, having unlock all makes literally no sense. So I really appreciate they're going to basically make you grind. You're going to have to earn those COD points to be able to buy weapons and things like that. So if it's anything like Black Ops 1, I really appreciate it. Thank you guys. I know a lot of the guys are watching the video right now, but thank you so much for not doing an unlock all and having an actual progression system. That's going to make a huge difference overall, and I think that'll keep player retention pretty high. Another little neat small thing, a ping system. So this was actually really cool. I saw this a few months ago, if I'm not mistaken, of someone writing, I think it was Sass. He was writing a script that was able to ping enemies. He was able to mark danger, or he was able to do objectives. I thought that was really cool. So basically they're going to merge it into sm². Really cool. It's kind of like how you can ping in Warzone. You're going to be able to ping enemies inside of here. You could do that in the newer Call of Duty, some of the newer ones. I find it really interesting. I wonder if a lot of people are going to utilize it. It's going to be something new, so probably a lot of people are going to forget it, but it is there, and it's one of those small details that really makes a big difference right at the end. Moving along, of course, every single menu, every single heads-up display item is getting redesigned. As you can see in this gameplay, so cool. I don't know what else to say. You know, I've played Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 for so long, and I can't tell you how much I would have loved a revamped HUD And that's what they're doing here. So I'm extremely happy that they're actually considering redoing just everything. So they're basically stripping everything out that would have been like in Modern Warfare 2, and they're just redesigning all of it. And I think that's going to be really interesting. So guys, I really appreciate everything. Of course, this is sm². They have a Discord server. I'm pretty sure they would appreciate if you would go there and join. They do not have a release date. So don't go in the Discord and be like, what's the release date? Don't know what. They have a specific rule that says, please don't spam with release date information. It's going to come out when it's going to come out, guys. And patience is key when you're talking about these clients. Patience is really key. Let the developers do what they do best. Don't bombard them. It's just the nature of these clients. People are going to want to know when everything comes out. When I have more information, I'm going to go ahead and report it on this channel. So be subscribed. I'm going to have a lot more information when it does hit. But anyways, guys, I really appreciate everything. Drop a like. Like I said, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.